Well, hello there, humans. Hope you're looking forward to a day of happy rumblings with Stranger Town's Wicked Halloween Bash. I'm joined today by my longtime amigo, Monica, for the casting. How are you going, Monica?
I'm great. I'm excited. Even though Halloween was yesterday, we're still continuing all the festivities into this event. So Strange Town, I mean, every year I'm always amazed by the Halloween event that comes out. And I think it gets all the players really excited for the outfits, for the costumes, for everything in game that they can play to celebrate the holiday.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing. A lot bigger in the old US of A over there than it is here in Australia, but I've still been touched a little bit by it. I did purchase a wig and a mustache, but had some issues with getting him to stay on for the stream, so I've decided just to go with the old Hawaiian shirt and the Santa Claus beard with no presents. Big event starting here, though, Monica. Talk us through what's going on first here. Before we start the old actual classical game matches, we're going to be doing something very, very different.
I mean, what kind of Halloween party doesn't have a costume contest, right? Like every Halloween party I've gone to, there's always, for this, most creative or most scariest, whatever kind of costume criteria. So this is just going to be best overall. So these are going to be VIPs from PUBG Mobile in the room with us. And then myself and Bushka, we're going to each pick one winner that we think is the best. And that winner, each of those winners are going to get 3,000 UC.
Yeah, and to add a little bit of sauce and spice to this one, there's no way to be favoring anyone, because we won't be able to see their names. We're going to be in the actual room with them. We'll just see red hot fashionistas making the most of what they got going on in terms of a rig. So I'm super excited, super pumped, really on song for that one. And then we get to go and cast some matches for the Stranger Town.
Yeah, it's definitely a completely blind costume judging on our end, right? So we're just going to be looking at, what is the most unique. Although I do see some people who don't have, a true kind of matching Halloween costume. They tend to just grab little bits and pieces of all different types of skins from all different times in the game, just kind of mash it together, and it becomes their Halloween costume.
Oh, that's where the artistic flair, the creativity, the little bit of je ne sais quoi that these amazing content creators bring to the team. I'm already looking. I'm just getting a little bit of an eyeful already. I'm on the plane. I'm on the tarmac with them. I'm all a shiver. And there are some very, very interesting looking outfits. I'm not going to lie. I've got a bit of a Homelander motif going on myself, but I'm obviously not in, or I'd win it, because I am a style king. We'll be doing some really odd things too in the classical game match, which I think is going to be a good giggle. There is a Gear Front, obviously the Gear Front Stranger Town. Everyone's got the different abilities, and that's going to be interesting to see which abilities they use. But there's going to be some work around the balloon, like you get extra points for getting the balloon out. That's the bonus objective. You've got a hot drop into the Stranger Town, so it should be really, really hot. What are you really looking forward to here, Monica?
Well, just like the last couple of events that we've had with PUBG Mobile, there is a respawn card up for grabs when you enter the Strange Town. So, I mean, these players that are in this lobby, they've played a lot of these PUBG Mobile events before, and they love these kind of new limited time modes that PUBG Mobile comes out. So they know how to use the respawn, right? We always see it. They come in real hot, hyper aggressive, like 200% more aggressive than they usually are, because they have that respawn card to fall back on. And then once they come and respawn, then they kind of play it like a more typical game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do love the fact that they're going to be forced to hot drop here, because that is going to be a hell of a thing. It's going to make it very, very exciting. And we're going to mansions here. We're going to the Mansion Stranger Town Tilt, which should be exciting. We're going to Mansion. Lovely stuff. I'll take us there, Monica.
So the garden party is, there's multiple different locations all over the map, right? It always stays the same. We just kind of pick the closest one, more central one, for us to do our little costume contest. But in a real game, these players, they can go here. There's a lot of really good loot to get, and it's pretty, it's one of those like new construction, new buildings and such set up in this area.
Yeah, I should probably have prefaced when I said we're going to Mansion as like, we're actually going to Mansion because there's a garden party there. For the people in stream, it'd be just like, Oh, Bush is going to mansion. That's nice. What's he doing? It makes no sense. Absolutely pointless. Why do they keep him in here? Are we going to the right place here? Here we go. We're going to mansion.
You know, it'd be really fun if they would have redesigned mansion area to be like a haunted mansion, you know, like to be with the haunted house theme and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're heading over into this area. But once we'll switch over onto the players once we have, you know, everybody all set up and ready to go for the
Well, I've called in a car because I've dropped us here to look at everyone, and there is someone coming, but I have a feeling I've dropped us in the place with.
So you dropped in actual mansion and not the actual garden party.
But it's all right because I've called a car in. I've called a car in, Monica. It's all good. It's all good. Everyone, I don't know who's up here. I'm selling hard. Come and jump in the car, whoever's up there. Oh my goodness.
Health smoke.
Oh, it's a smoke. I've got a smoke. I thought I had a car. Listen. Hi, I'm a professional. You can call me anytime you need professional streaming done. I can do it for you. I am
call Bushka for Uber services because it's not going to work out well.
Yeah, look, we talked about this in production for about half an hour beforehand, and I thought I was across it. I was pretty sure that I was across it, and it turns out,
no problem.
It turns out that I have absolutely zero idea on what I'm doing, and I shouldn't be trusted with the keys to a car, let alone a webcam and a dream. But anyway, we're coming, everyone. Prep up, prime up, get ready for what's going to be going down in Funky Town. That's us, you know, just judging and doing things. I'm good at judging people. All about judging people.
Okay, well, I am here now. I am here now. So while we wait for Bushka, I'll just kind of run through some of these things. So the first one I see here, though, I'm really liking. Okay, so we told him to spam the emotes, right? Like we told them really show it off. It's like a fashion show. So the first one I see is I'm gonna say this is King Kong.
That's Godzilla. King Kong versus Godzilla. That's a good outfit.
Is it?
Commitment.
I'm just making
Commitment.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is.
I mean,
I can barely see the person's mouth through the mouth.
Wow.
You see it? You see it? Wait, let me show you.
Right,
You can like barely see the face of the person through the face.
You can see their face. That's pretty. I mean, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right. Moving. Let's go counterclockwise here.
Okay.
This is just like a generally scary as hell kind of thing. Who is that?
I don't know who it is, but this is definitely from like 2 or 3 years ago. Like this is so like 2019. Am I right? Like I've seen this outfit.
It is. Look, I find that scary though. I do. I find that quite scary. That's like it's like a skin thing kind of stuff.
So wearing the same costume every Halloween is Bushka's worst nightmare.
Listen. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hang on. We've got a new addition over here. This is very. Look at this, Monica. This is less is more here. There's no face mask on this one.
I do like it.
Well,
this is
no
very
face
like
mask.
Homogeneous. Like very like it all goes together.
My goodness. I should just shut up here and listen to the style council because I mean, Monica, I reckon you're looking pretty hot there.
You like my
your
costume?
Costume's outstanding. Yeah.
Hey, but why don't you give me your 3,000 UC prize? You know, just like,
right on, Donkey Kong, and you can hook up Homelander over here,
hook me up,
and we'll all go home happy. All right. Well, so this is pretty good too.
Eligible. I do like it. This is like.
What do you lead on? Lead on.
I was gonna say
this
is like
a mom
mom
costume.
taking their 1-year-old trick or treating, right?
Yeah, I like it. That's a good.
Okay,
that's a good
so
call.
up on this.
Where are we up to now?
Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this bird? Where does this bird? Okay, this is
big parrot. Big parrot. It's just unsettling overall. I can't look. I can't watch. I can't dig clouds.
This is Pennywise from It meets Insidious meets like That's So Raven.
Yeah, that's a lot of clobber there. I might, you know what? I'm gonna upgrade my graphics here so that we can see the.
Let me quick get the in 4K.
You can see the flames. You can see the flames. Then see. That's much nicer.
Wait,
okay, I'm digging
Let me just get like really up close and personal to the absolute horror of Bushka.
Hey, could you just
Can you not?
move back?
Can you
move
get
back?
out?
Just move yourself back there, Monica. Shuffle on back, baby.
I
Okay,
think I need
what's
to get
going on here?
closer.
We're looking at the green person now over here.
Okay,
This is
Bushka
like
wants to move on.
a
I do like that
squid
one. That one was
motif.
pretty good. Where are you? Where are you? There we
It's
go. Okay,
just like a squid motif. This looks like a real Halloween costume to me because
it
it's
does.
kind of got like that felt thing that Mum put together with the tracksuit pants and then sewed the
Wait.
top on.
Oh, I was like, is the wings part of the suit? But I think it's part of the backpack.
They
I
still
do like
work.
it.
They work very well. They
This is
work.
like, is it
Yeah,
a
I'm into it.
squid? Is it a squid?
It's a squid.
Is that what
It's a
it is?
squid with
Okay,
wings. It's a
squid.
squid with wings. But it's also got legs with claws on it because it's a squid. It's a big ass
So
squid.
is that part of
Excuse
one
my language.
outfit, or did they
I don't know.
mosh it together with something else?
I love the fact that you've actually got a criteria. I love the fact that there's a hatch in the back for the squid if the squid wants to do
I do like
things.
this one. All right, Bushka, pick the next one.
Okay. All right. Over here, look, this is simplicity itself. Just a terry toweling robe and a big hat. Thankfully, there's a pair of undies on, the Reg Grundies, but simplicity itself. But Barak, I don't know if I can love it. It's unsettling, but how are you feeling?
This is that a bathrobe? Is that what that is?
I don't know.
Okay, so
It's a terry toweling bathrobe. I'm gonna
this
throw
was
a truck on
they
it.
they got invited to the Halloween party, but they spent 5 hours drawing on the clown face that they didn't have time to put on their outfit, and they were gonna be late to the
You've done
party, so they just went
you've
out in
like
their bathrobe.
see, this is like you've actually done this stuff. I mean, that would never have occurred to me, but that's probably a thing, right? You just
You like how
spend so much time.
you judge the outfits by, like, face value, and I'm just making up, like,
Yeah.
stories of, like, the
But
backstory and how
I
they all
mean,
got here.
yeah, you've got a narrative to this. I'm so far out of my depth. Like I've got my nose is just above the edge of the water, and you've got a narrative. I dropped a
Oh,
car on
there's
him, but
yeah,
yeah,
that's
there it
okay.
goes.
That is
I
remember,
know.
in this mode, there's, like, 8 or so different skills that you can pick one before 'em, and one of
Okay,
them is, like,
Monica.
a vehicle drop.
Monica, have a look
Yes.
at Banana Dude.
Wait, let me
Banana
get
Dude or Dudette. I'm into
wait.
this.
Oh, I
This is
missed it.
I'm absolutely killing it
You're
from me
into
here.
this.
Yeah.
Are you into the headphones? Horizontal
Just
headphones.
overall, the big fan of Banana Man as a kid growing up. Loved the theme song. After school cartoon I used to watch, Banana Man. And this is taking it to like an 80s let's get physical kind of place, which I'm into. I'm into it. Lots
Okay,
of
I was
jumping.
thinking, like, Gwen Stefani, like, Bananas. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't
Okay.
thinking, like, 80s
All
music.
right.
I guess that one's more of,
While
like,
you were
90s song.
thinking of Gwen Stefani, I was playing like Queens of the Stone Age and Metallica on guitar. All right, so
Oh,
there's none of that Gwen
very
Stefani
different.
business, Monica. No.
It's like,
All right, so
like, don't come into
I'm.
my house with Gwen Stefani ever again.
My wife loves Gwen Stefani. I have to
Did
play Gwen
you
Stefani on
notice the
guitar for
gold
her
tooth?
all the time.
Did you notice the
Oh, I
gold
didn't. Hang
tooth?
on, I'm coming back.
I'm
That
coming
is
back.
very cool. Coming back.
Oh, someone threw a health smoke. Now we can't see
Uh,
anything.
yeah, I can see over here. This is like some kind of medieval puffy sleeve thing going on.
The pink one?
Yeah.
What is on its back? What is Oh,
That's
a
yeah. It's look.
massive
It's the.
M249. I thought that was a keyboard for a second from the front.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
From
Like
the
it's just
front,
an
I was like,
80s
"What is
keyboard
that?"
band. Dun, 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 dun. Look, there's some pantaloons going on, and there's like a Venetian mask thing going on. It's all very, very medieval, and it's got a little spiky unicorn thing on the helmet.
Oh, I don't know. That was a pretty good emote, though. Did you see
Good
that?
emote. Top shelf emoting. Oh, look at this. Lying down on the job.
He's like, "I
Just a
got the
snoozy
3000 UC in the
McSnoozerson.
bag. No big deal."
You're right. Come on, lead on,
Okay.
Monica. We need more of this. So
Um,
I don't know how
this
long they
one right
wanted
here.
us to do this for, but we've taken way too much time. I'm sure.
We need to learn the
Okay,
history
listen.
of all the people,
This
Bushka.
looks this looks like the one that that's like you're not going out of the house. Get
What is
wrecked.
this
You're not.
emote?
I don't know. It's a snake going
Oh my
around and around.
god. Dude, if I had this, I wouldn't even play the game. I would just, like, load in and just emote this, like, the whole time. Like, the whole 32 minutes of the game. Did you
And
see
look,
her?
this is another
Okay.
emote. Look, there's more. There's the scales of justice. This account has a lot of emote value.
Okay, so
Oh, and muscling up.
she's got
Good
like
golly.
flame knee-high boots or sock. Are those socks or boots? Boot socks.
Yep.
She's got
Boot
ruffled,
socks.
3-layer ruffled flame flame skirt. Okay, I like this
All right.
one, but this looks like cold. Like this screams cold to me. Like you're trick-or-treating outside or going to a Halloween party and it's like 30, 40
I
degrees
like it.
Fahrenheit outside.
Best emotes so far by a
Yes,
mile.
that's the
Best
mo, yes.
emotes. Is that everyone? Have we done
No,
everyone?
no, there's definitely more. Oh, there's one over here. Come here.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. I nearly left
Okay.
you out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm all across this one. Oh my goodness.
So horse head, brown vest, and what are these pants?
Dinosaur pants.
Dinosaur
If you
pants?
haven't got dinosaur pants,
Oh.
you haven't got anything. Like, get your dinosaur pants on, buddy. I love it.
Okay, because of the like faux legs on the side, it looks like it's riding the dinosaur on the bottom of the pants.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's
This
a
is very
pretend
creative.
person riding a dinosaur.
I do like
This
this.
is as good as it gets. This is where it'd be. And it's got a
This
horse
is
head.
Indiana Jones in Jurassic Park and grew a horse head or something.
Okay.
The horse head is like the outlier here.
Yeah, horse head doesn't really fit, but I do like the dinosaur part. I'm a
Wait,
big fan of
look at its
riding
tail.
on the
Look at its
dinosaur.
dino tail. Look at the dinosaur tail.
It's got a little tail.
It's like
little,
a.
it's pretty
It's like
weird.
its tail got docked at birth.
I wish it had like a big dinosaur coming out the front too. So you actually did look like a proper
That's
dinosaur.
true. That's true. Okay.
Is that it? Are we done?
Let's see anyone else. I'm seeing if anyone's sitting in the car. Apparently, there's
Okay,
one more
I'm just-
person that we need to find.
It would be embarrassing if you all wore the same. If you wore the same outfit as someone else, though, wouldn't it?
You can't give it to one person when we're all wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, we're missing one person, guys, and then we'll be good. You got a gun, Bushka, to shoot your.
I
favorite
got a
player?
gun. Yeah, so we should let you know to show our love. We will be shooting the person that we are awarding the #1 slot with. So it's a lot
Yeah.
like real life, you know, when you really love someone, you punch them in the face. I think that's about it.
There should be one more. Hold on, we'll get
Can't see
confirmation if this
anyone.
is the last person. I think they're
1, 2,
hiding
3,
somewhere.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do-do-ba-ba-bow. I can't see anyone else.
Okay. All right. So
Okay,
that
this
was
is
everyone
tough.
that you guys saw. Let us
Monkey, you're
know
fast.
in the comments who you think was the best one. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick my favorite one. I'm thinking just to spite Bushka,
You
I
are
think my favorite is gonna
unbelievable.
be Scary Clown. Okay, NRI Gaming 1 is my vote for 3000 UC.
I'm torn between
yeah.
Horse Dude and
Horse
Banana Dude. Horse Dude or Banana Dude.
What about the girl with the emotes? What about the
She's
emotes?
like hot. She's like hot. Yeah, I don't know. I just no. I'm Horse
She's
Dude
so
or Banana
pretty.
Dude.
Right.
Oh,
Coin flip. Horse Dude or
Banana Dude. Okay.
Eeny, meeny,
Horse Guy. Horse Guy. I pick Horse Guy. That's X-Fate.
X-Fate.
Hot dog. I'm sorry. Banana Guy. Oh, it's so close.
Can we just shoot them all now? Or is that gonna be confusing?
Okay, so what am I doing now?
Now we mow down everyone?
Just okay. I'm quitting out of the game. Now, Monica, I don't know about you, but I'm not much of a fashion guy, and I just went with what I love, what the heart knows, the heart wants, right? And I liked Banana Man and pretend riding a dinosaur. That's what I wanted.
Or pretend horse with a vest, Indiana Jones riding a dinosaur with a nub for a tail. Was Bush
Yeah,
winner.
but listen, that's what I'd wear. I'd be Banana Man for sure, but I'd also like imagine pretending to ride like everyone's like having a good time and you just come through the party, go, yeah, you start riding through the party on your dinosaur as a horse, like.
Well, you need to make horse noises and then alternate with dinosaur noises. So it's like,
and you can get your little arms out like that too, which is just, who doesn't love it when you make little Tyrannosaurus arms? Come on.
I feel like
you make little Tyrannosaurus jokes all night.
I feel like my choice, like my winner for NRI Gaming one was it was just so over the top. It was just a scary clown, which I love, that Bushka hates. I like that. And then the outfit was just like literally on fire. It was really, really good. And then it had some really good emotes as well. So I just thought it was just overall, it's just a very stellar pick. So each of those people won 3,000 UC.
I need to know who was Banana Man. Who did I leave out of this? Banana person.
Are you gonna? We probably could have seen it. Or we can just I'll message.
Kill Switch and X Fate. What a I just heard it was Kill Switch and X Fate.
Kill Switch was like a. Wait, Kill Switch.
Squidge. Oh no, it was Squidge. It was Squidge. It was Squidge. Squidge. Oh, Squidgy.
That's ultimate betrayal.
I'm glad I didn't know. I'm glad I didn't know because Squidge is like, I love Squidge. Loves working in the blue.
The girl with the golden serpent, the emote that I really, really liked, that was Bella.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Alrighty. Well, we're pretty pumped now. We're going to put that behind us. The fashion part of the day, the time to get fancy is behind us. And we're going to start priming up for a little bit of that PUBG mobile action. Monica, how are you feeling about that?
I'm excited because this is going to be Erangel, right? The last couple of PUBG mobile events that we've done, it's been like very small maps that are like a lot of action and stuff. But now this is like going home to Erangel, but with a twist, right? With a strange town twist.
Totally. It's going to be a lot more of that classic gameplay, but a lot like the past events like the Noosa event and such. We are going to have the ability to respawn, which is going to create a lot of the hot drop love and a lot of big kill numbers. And we all love that kind of action. But then there's got the classic twist, the elements of tactics and positioning, which is going to be all about it. And that's where Monica shines. She loves the pro stuff as well. Who do you see as being a little bit of a top dog here, Monica?
Well, going by historically these events we've had, I've always seen Fate just go super try hard and just getting all the UC. So he's already gotten 3,000 UC from you. So he definitely wants to get way more.
Super try hard.
Super try hard.
He's a super try hard. Yep. I feel it too. He's a bit of a super try hard, damn it. Last time we had a pretty dominant kind of performance overall from, oh my goodness, Brain Freeze. But Fate was in that one and he started coming good late, said he had some connectivity issues. I wonder if that's going to be the case this time, if he's going to be able to get straight out of the gate onto the front foot and doing the business.
Actually, do you remember the last one we did? Luna? Remember the last event we had? Luna's team won like 2 or 3 out of the 4 matches. And just like, it was like a Luna show, right? We're like, just like give some mercy to these people, please. But they definitely won.
And so I think we're going to have a little break here before we commence, though. A little bit of a commercial break. So hold on to your hats, boys and girls. Don't go anywhere. The big stuff is coming up in just a moment with myself and Monica in the Stranger Town event. Stick around. Back in a second.
PUBG Mobile players. PUBG Mobile version 2.2 introduces 8 skills, bringing players even more tactical fun. Players can now take one skill that fits their combat style with them into each match. In this video, we'll be recommending skill combinations for different team tactical styles. For those that prefer to build up their team steadily rather than getting into fights with guns blazing, play zone analysis can be used together with supply scan. Quickly locate nearby high-quality supplies with supply scan to accelerate early game development. Play zone analysis allows teams to locate play zones ahead of time. This skill is helpful for tactical relocation, avoiding unnecessary conflict, and identifying favorable terrain to set up effective ambushes. For aggressive teams or those that prefer frontal assault, Trace combined with vehicle airdrop may be right for you. Trace temporarily marks enemies that have been shot with a marker above their head. These marks track the enemy's movements, even through obstacles, which helps avoid losing the target in urban areas or during complex combat situations. Vehicle airdrop summons a vehicle for increased mobility. This skill is useful when teams are in pursuit or taking out remaining enemies. For teams that prefer to confuse enemies or take them by surprise, Gliding Doll can be used with Healing Smoke. Gliding Doll enables players to deftly glide between different areas, while Healing Smoke deploys a smoke grenade that obscures enemy vision while healing teammates at the same time. Healing Smoke can be used to initiate a battle, to confuse the enemy. Gliding Doll can be used to transfer to another location, to sneak up behind them for a fatal ambush. The recovery effect of Healing Smoke is also useful in certain unexpected situations, such as being detected by enemies and taking damage during your descent. Naturally, there are no fixed skill combinations. Test out different combinations. Who knows? You may get unexpected results. Skills will be available in Gear Front between September 29th and November 14th. UTC +0. Gear Front will be available in ranked mode for Erangel, Livik, and Nusa.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Gearfront Strangetown Wicked Halloween Bash. I'm joined by my good friend and amigo Monica, and we're about to kick off into the classical gas that is Erangel's Gearfront mode. What do you see as the big talking points this one, Monica? A few interesting things going on.
I think one of the biggest changes to this is when you land in the strange town, right? Like, not only can you disguise yourself as like one of Andy's puppets and hide there for, I think it's 120 seconds, right? It's if you get in, there's 2 Andy's puppets, hot air balloons right in the center of town. So you definitely need to clear out the entire city before trying to get out of there. But if you're able to escape out of there with one of the hot air balloons, you get an extra 10 points for your team for that match.
That's pretty clutch. It's PMCO scoring, Monica. So how many do we get for a win in this kind of scenario?
30.
So it's like a third of a win. That's a big number.
So if you're and that's on top of like clearing out the entire strange town, right? So say you get 11 eliminations as a team, right? And you're able to get out of there. So you're already sitting at like 21 points. Plus you're able to use that hot air balloon and just, really rotate fast away. You're not able to, go on it forever till the end of the game, because right at the final stage of the game is gonna come down to the ground. You can't just use it just to hover the entirety of the match, but it does have like a certain energy level.
I love the different aspects. You're seeing it as you dominate Stranger Town, you come out. What I'm seeing is someone like Shredder or Brazen Rover dropping in the middle of 30 people, getting in a balloon and desperately trying to get out as everyone tears them apart from down below, like looking for their 10-point buff. Because you get a respawn, an instant respawn anyway. You may as well go for 10 points off the bat. Just jump in a balloon and head for dodge.
You know whose team fits that like almost to a pin? God. You know who I'm about to say.
There you go.
Flip Bella is their team. Like every single time there's a VIP event like this, there's always some sort of shenanigans with a vehicle where they just
Yeah.
like full send a vehicle into the middle of the circle, guns a-blazing, and usually like one person, if one person even survives, I would not be surprised if they pulled that kind of stunt at the very
Yeah,
beginning.
that UAZ isn't going to blow up on its own. You got to go help it along.
I'm so
Oh.
ready for this match. I'm trying to think what else. They have those extra skills, right, at the very beginning. And I think strategically,
Yeah, they certainly do.
you can have like each person on your team pick a different skill, right? And they're really, really clutch skills. Like one of them, my favorite one, is where you can use it 3 times in the match, and you can use it. It's like a predictor of the circle. You can see where that next circle is going to go 3 times in the match.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a particular lack of skills, but you get extra bonus skills in this one, so it should help you along in no uncertain terms. Now, I've got the production on the line here. I've got Barry, my assistant, and he's telling me that Strangertown is on the coast, the west coast this time, Strangetown, and Stauber. So I hope that we get a flight path that knocks us off the middle of Stauber there, because there is nothing like people miscalculating the jump down to Stauber. It's very, very tall, and it chops a bunch of meters off, and you end up with people running around the mountain trying to get up the top while they get pelted by everyone.
Stauber, they also added 3 like cable car ways up and down the mountain of Stauber too. So it does make for easier ascension and descension off of the Stauber mountain.
Oh, look at you. I love the way you work the room there, Monica. Ascension and descension. That's what we're up for today, boys and girls. I love it. I love it. Perfect. And we have some red hot teams here. Now, I usually have been going for Farouk's team and stuff in the past.
Yes.
I'm feeling like today there are some very good players out here. But we are in a situation where it's going to be a lot more tactical than it was on Noosa, where it felt like a bit of a just blow them all up, shove them in the ring thing. So we could have a few more surprises here than we did last go round. How do you feel about that? I
do appreciate when teams like play with the same team a lot, right? Like if you look at Luna's team, Luna, I think Demon is a name of a DMN, and then Yano and Bunny Senpai. I'm pretty sure that was their same team in the last VIP event. So definitely like a lot of synergy, very good friends, love to play these for fun and then try to earn some UC as well.
Do they do things together in real life, like maybe go shopping together or pick up a couple of shops at the club butcher, that kind of thing, just
that'd be pretty cool.
Or they just online friends?
Yeah. I probably online friends and then like may have met, in afterwards, but we are jumping in actually right now into our very first 1 out of 2 matches.
Here we
and
go.
we're heading over to Stauber right at the end of this plane path.
Yep, Stauber is going to be where we hit, and I think it is a prerequisite it's a condition of entry, isn't it, Monica? That when you drop, you got to drop hot.
Yes. So like we kind of said before, with that respawn card, they just play super aggressive, right? Like just classics, just doesn't matter, just go for it because you are going to come back anyway. So you might as well have fun, do it for the content on stream. So I want to see, we're going to have a 60-person hot drop right into Stauber.
Let's go. I'm excited. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, as they say in the classics, we're getting closer now to the countdown as we fly gently over the top of a Yasna Polyana, and we're about to see some very keen humans go ballooning. What do you reckon, Monica? Is someone just going to go straight for that balloon? Is this where it's at?
I mean, if Flip doesn't do it, then we just hyped it up for nothing, I think maybe. Because no one is probably looking there. Everyone is landing in the houses trying to get the weapons and everything to use for the fight. So I think that might be strategic, actually. Go in there, become a puppet, just wait, or let it go and then become a puppet and just be totally incognito.
Look at Farouk's team. I've given them the kiss of death before. I want to go for them again. I feel like they're in-house favorites. Are they? Look, they're going straight for the balloon. Straight for the balloon. Into the balloon, boys. Oh, no, they've gone center circle. There's still a chance that they will balloon, but oh my God, look, this is like every hot drop I've ever had. Look at Flips being chased away by Farouk. Crazy Kev on the floor.
Yeah, and it's always nighttime here, right? So it's always a little bit harder to see. They're just waiting here. Luna with that mom Halloween costume that we saw before. Well,
Look
I
at
already have
this.
Ahmad.
Farouk.
Remember, he was laying there and just turned into an Andy's puppet. It's like, I just hope nobody sees me.
Yeah, Farouk's just puppeting up. Puppet up, baby. Farouk's got no health. An M762 in a dream. And of course, it is telling them in the game how many people there are left in Stranger Town. So if there's 5 left and your squad's the only one left, you know there's a puppet somewhere.
You just saw Luna use the what is it, the puppet parachute to go up and kind of try to fly away. We already see a couple of players coming back in for the respawn. Luna, I mean, she has what, 3 eliminations already, about to get another, but does get knocked instead. So
Yeah.
Luna's definitely their hard carrier of the team, and she's already gone.
Yeah, well, this is the third-party central of PUBG
Yes.
Mobile. Just
8
look
party
at this
central.
mayhem. Farouk's back up. He's given up the puppet life, and he's decided to see how life goes as a pumpkin head with an M416 Glacial. Where are we at here? This is crazy.
Oh,
he's
nope,
back to
he
being a
hasn't given
puppet.
it up yet. He's a puppet once more. He's like, you know, it's the opposite of Pinocchio. You know, I don't want to be a real boy. I just want to be a puppet. He's going in and out of the circles. You know, going for a revive on his team. Oh, actually, not even a revive. Just picking up his teammate and putting him, slamming him
doing
back
some weights.
down. Yeah,
He's just doing some weights. He's working the legs, working the glutes,
weightlifting.
Monica.
Yeah,
That's right.
quads, the
Sumo
glutes.
deadlifts for Farouk.
deadlifts. Yeah. Well, they're able to get back up. Looks like the other half of their team outside, just collecting up on all the loot crates. But there's still a heck of a lot of teams in
Well,
Town.
just to let you know, that's 5 kills for Miracle on Farouk's team. We've got 3 kills for Luna PUBG M, 3 for Toxic DL. Oh, look at Team 16. They've jumped straight into the balloon and headed out of town. Good on them. Well done them.
I think they did go to the
Now,
other strange town though.
they went to the
it's
other
not
stranger
like they really
town.
had to fight for it, but
It's
I
Farouk.
guess you
Look
know,
at
that's a
Shredder. Look
strategy
at
too.
Shredder. Shredder's just da 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 da. Oh, he's found someone he likes. He's in the balloon. Go Shred.
Wait,
It's
can
your
somebody
birthday.
shoot you
It's
in
your
the balloon,
birthday.
though? Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes, you
Oh
can.
yeah.
Shredder, hit the deck.
Go Shredder. Go mate. No, he's just working the controls.
So okay,
Blue
so
steel.
if you get high enough, can they not shoot you from the bottom anymore? Is that what it is? So
I
Shredder,
have no answers to your questions.
I believe
just don't
Shredder
know.
has now gotten 10 points.
He's
for
about
his
to.
team.
He's into the blue sky. He's got him. He's got those 10 points.
I will point out he just left the rest of his teammates, you know, for dead
Yeah,
in the back.
good
and just
tactic.
got up
Well,
and like left.
You got to know, Shredder's more important. He's just more important. Farouk's up to 4 kills. They are dominating the central area here. Oh no, it's he's number 4. He's not up to 4 kills. He's on 1. Face is still on 5. I don't see the players actually have an indicator there that tells them how many kills they're on, or how many people are in the area. We don't see that, which is unfortunate.
There is one of those skills that you can pick at the beginning. Is for 7 seconds. If you tag a player and they go behind a wall, you're able to see them for 7 seconds behind the wall and see, you know, where exactly they're at. Mr. Flip, though, he does find Crazy Cat. This is out towards the kind of mansion out in the Yasnaya fields a little bit more away from actually not even Yasnaya. This is even further south, kind of south of prison, even away from the Stauber area.
I love the fact that Mr. Flip is on the push, on the pump here, because that's when he does his best work, is when he's being aggressive. Oh, he's found Kev. He's having a chat. Kev, you've made some bad life choices. He turned on all chat.
Turned on all chat. He's like,
Yeah,
this is my
bro.
house.
Easy claps, Kev. That's
He's like,
Shredder.
easy claps. Okay, now we
Oh,
have Skillshot
God.
over here. He's still in Strange Town in Stauber, but he
this.
definitely hears the footsteps of Team 12, and he definitely sees them through the window. I think they have no idea that he you know, he's just watching them there and has a grenade.
Look at this. Look at this. He's lining this grin up.
Come on.
That's good. Oh, that's a good grin.
No.
Oh, how did that not hit them?
It
How?
was very close.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, the other guy's behind. Okay.
Frosty.
Whoa. On the right, though. Bit of a pump on the right. Shredder's going to have to watch out. I'm not Shredder. Kill shot.
Oh, he
Ooh,
tried to go straight for it, but oh my god. I think
tough
they just
trade.
bit off a little bit more than they could chew, and it's gonna be Frosty. I mean, they're gonna flush out Sasuke, but Frosty still has a little bit of wall to call home, but doesn't quite have the angle to finish off the rest of this team.
Well, I love the fact that someone was shooting them, but it wasn't someone on Killshot's team.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
just like, it's just like, hey, there's some action over there. I'll have a piece of that.
I like
Oh
how
my goodness.
is he not gonna go for the revive? He didn't even go for the revive. He
What's he
like
doing?
didn't I don't know, he just let him like bleed out on the other side of the wall, but anyway, Killshot and Co have now almost completely reset. They threw down the
Mm.
heal smoke, which does heal you for a couple of seconds. So another one of those pre-game skills to decide on.
It's a bit of a weird one to not go for the revive there too, because
Yeah.
I mean, if you keep the revive and then leave, I mean, I'd love to hear the team chat right
He
now.
did
Obviously,
respawn
errors are
though.
made.
I
He
do
respawns,
see.
but
Yeah.
yeah, they're still inside the circle. So Strangertown is still in
Mm.
Strangetown is still inside the circle. So the flight will be going straight over the top of it. As we look at Squidge, second place in the Bushka
Oh,
Halloween costume.
hey, this was my pick. This was my pick
Yeah.
for I hope he does his third eye turns over so we can see his face just to creep out Bushka a little bit, scary
Nah,
Pennywise clown
not
face.
necessary.
No,
Unnecessary.
not on stream, please.
There is so much going on with that outfit. I mean,
Yeah, it's like
practically,
overwhelming. That's why I picked it.
it's like steampunk kind of lantern on the back, just in
That
case
is
he
a
runs out of torch
lantern
batteries or
backpack.
something. I don't know. That's
With like
crazy.
thorns coming over the top. Oh, we're back in Strange Town. Looks like we just lost another player here. Looks like sub, grenades in hand. Here's a lot of footsteps around, but I mean it's him against Team 13.
There's still 4 or 5 teams in Strangetown right now. It is very, very rough up there. Sub,
Yeah.
Quan, Deadshot, they've just gone
He's
down.
just
2 of
sitting
them are
in the
gone.
open.
I love this. I love it. I love it.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
someone's
spotted
madness.
out. No.
Oh,
He's
no,
too
no, no,
much.
no. You gotta stay strong, Farouk. You gotta stay strong, baby.
All
Um,
right.
the rest of
He
the team, they
comes
got him.
back.
They're gonna get him up though. No thirst, no thirst, no thirst.
This is
No
do you
thirsting the
remember
puppet.
do you remember a couple Halloweens ago there was that one where your crate would turn into a scarecrow and everyone would shoot at it thinking it was a
Yeah,
person? This
yeah,
is like the
yeah.
opposite of that, and now you're the
Yeah,
puppet and
yeah,
you're trying not to
absolutely.
get shot at.
Now, Quan Deadshot, I think, could be the last member of this squad up in
Yeah.
Strangetown. There's 2 on the plane coming back. I don't know if they'll drop back here or not. This is still inside the circle. So, I mean, it'd be a big call, though. Probably better if Quan can just escape with a bit of loot and go on. They must be low on supply, some of these teams now, for this.
All right,
Go, Quan. It's your birthday.
Tommy in hand. It's not his birthday because he hasn't landed any shots yet, I guess. So no luck for him. He hears the footsteps coming around, goes around the stairs. Everyone playing Ring Around the Rosie, and just
Oh,
very narrowly he loses.
Bison is king. Yeah, unfortunately, the third-party peak was all on there for Brute. Starting to winnow down the numbers here, Monica, and the teams are starting to spread out into the wider Erangel gameplay.
Mhm.
We see this is a lone girl in the Milter area. Milter looking pretty hot, actually.
This is the team that got eliminated out of Strange Town. They've been revived here because I remember Adversary was taken out of Strange Town before, and this is where they come down now. Unfortunately for them, there's 2 other teams in the general Milta city that they're going to be fighting
Yeah,
against.
Milter's like, how would you be? It's a big circle, and you've managed to pick Milter with everybody.
Yes.
Not much going on there. No one really pushing here, though. So it's
Mhm.
in Milter, but it's certainly a lot going on back up top at Stauber as we see team number 15 on the pump versus team number 12. Team number 12, that is Thirsty Frosty going the way of the Dodo as team number 15 taking positions on the perimeter. Good spots, this.
So there's still a chance for these teams to still escape out of the city with the hot air balloon, right? The Andy's puppet hot air balloon, because there's 2 in each Strange Town, and we've only seen 2 be used so far.
Advisory leaping out of the window of the barn there and
Uh-oh.
Flipper. Watch out the Flipper. Flipper obviously hell of a player. Back to squad number 15 as they pump around the outside, Buffalo Girls style, Monica. Talk me through this one.
So Team 15, they've done a good job of kind of sweeping the southern side of this, but they've only found 2 eliminations. So they've definitely been a very more passive kind of, hey, we'll stay alive and just a little bit out of reach of the line of fire, while everyone else is still in that central area and clawing each other apart. Oh, we
Yeah.
see the Andy.
Oh, there we go. The balloon. That's Farouk's squad number 4. They've sent a couple of feelers out tactical style, and they are going to get another 10 points. Wow.
All right, so that's another one. So we still have one more chance, but it's in the opposite Strange Town, right? I don't think any other team besides that first one went on over there. So Demon, though, this is the team with Luna and all still in that Milta area. We're finally seeing this fight as they pushed up on.
Yeah, look at this. Advisory holding top stairs, getting downstairs, getting involved. They've got them stuck in a corner. Is that correct? No, they're just taking third
No,
party.
he's outside.
All good.
Yeah. All right, so Demon trying to draw him out. He's got the Overwatch behind him of Bunny Senpai, of Luna, all of them trying to help him out. He cannot go across to this other side, though, because then the rest of his team
Yeah,
won't
this is
have the advantage
dangerous.
onto him.
Yeah, there's no saving him if he gets knocked here, and he's taking an aggressive position. I think they've got the car parked in front of the door. No trick-or-treaters here, Monica.
Not sure.
You see what I did there?
Only tricks here. Yeah, David getting shot, narrowly able to avoid. Buddy's on the back end
Whoa.
side where the rest of his team is not at, but Yano able to knock advisory. So that's very, very, very good.
Yeah, it's all on Flipper now. Flipper, 10 foot tall and bulletproof. How's he going to go? No, he's a box. He's a box.
He is a crate now. But they threw a health smoke, though. Good for them as they glued on up. So in the safety of that health smoke, they're not only healing up, they're also looting all those crates that were left behind.
Well, here we go. 16. They've loved their balloon experience so much. They're actually going to stick with the balloon now. Captain Courageous there, G.E. Morty. He's driving the ship. I think they're waiting for one other tardy traveler to come back and get in the old balloon basket as they go jump, punch around the way. We see Retro WCH in the kill feed there with the AUG. AUG, a lot of changes to the AUG. It's become a hell of a weapon now, Monica, post-patch 2.2.
Definitely. So we have all of them still looting up. We saw the Andy's puppet little parachute. So that's, remember, we saw Luna use that before in Strange Town. So you're able to just kind of pop up, kind of glide real fast, a really short distance. It's like a miniature hot air balloon, right? Almost. Oh, we see the headshots come out and he does get the headshot.
I love it.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Well, the mini's ridiculous now. It's absolutely ridiculous. 53 damage on the mini now. It's as damaging as the old SKS was originally, but it's still got the 1,000 meters a second and less recoil.
How did Yano allow himself to get shot 3 times with the Mini 14 in the window before ducking back? You know,
Yeah,
like he just kind of like
he's just being nice.
Shots, got knocked. He was just like,
maybe he's like Squidjo. Squidjo, I know you came second as Banana Man. Have some damage.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't give you any points. Makes you feel good about yourself. Team number 16 is coming in the balloon.
Hey, but now they know exactly where Squidge is at, right? But they don't know how many players are from his team alive.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Look at that. Squidge has really got a lot of gear, doesn't he? Like, there's a pony on that balcony, and then he's got a little pet next to him that's going rah and all this kind of stuff. Oh, he's loving that Mini 14.
So yeah, Mini 14, which is great for this long distance, but as they creep closer and closer, it's kind of making the M14 a little bit less effective. And he has to worry about Team 16 coming in the distance where, remember, they were the ones that went to Primorsk on that Andy's puppet hot air balloon. So I think Squidge, he doesn't want a part of this, and he's just going to kind of back off a little bit and try to catch someone crossing the road.
Yeah, I think he's making a good move here because he's a solo and he's seen there are multiple targets here. So I think Demon's just doing...
Oh, they see him. They see him.
No, they see him. That is not the gun. The long range tap shot.
He called the vehicle. That's one of those skills. The UAZ coming down from the parachute over there while he ran across the street as like a diversion, but they were still able to find him.
Wow, look at that. Squad number 17. Oh no, Squidgy, say it ain't so, baby. I think that's the end of Squidge. I think he is eliminated.
That's the end of his team. But this is beyond the part of all the respawns, but we always thought it was really funny, Bushka and I, where we see the total number of people was 60. After all the fighting, it'd go down to like 45. But as the players respawn, it's like the numbers slowly coming back up to 60.
Yeah, it's just grinding back up. Well, it's been a pretty even-handed circle here too, Monica. Just dropping gently
Yeah.
between now Milta and Yasna. And that's no hard shift so far. So we've got plenty of squads rotating in around the edge.
Yeah.
Things are looking pretty tickety-boo. And Milta's been won by a no surprises team number 2. Luna, obviously a star.
Maybe yeah, Luna's team was the one who like overwhelmingly won the last PUBG event that we had. And so definitely they want to come back here. Remember, the team that gets first place in this event will get 10,000 UC each. So 40,000 UC for the entire team. Second place gets 5,000 UC each, and third place gets 2,500 UC each.
Yeah. Well, they're up to 11 eliminations as well. Farouk's team's on 9, and Face It Miracle has 7 of those, as you can see there. He's been an absolutely champion offender. Squad number 7, Dario, Z-Star, and X-Fate. What was that? What was
Did you
that
see that?
tickety-boo?
So
Yeah.
that was one of those new skills at the beginning you can pick.
I think that's the circle one.
That is called play zone analysis. So one of those is you can see where the next circle is going to be 3 times in the map. So I'm wondering, Luna and them were already in Milta, and the circle dropped right center on them. So I'm guessing Luna, their team already used that and were stacked up in. So maybe that's why there was so many people in Milta, because they saw that next
Yeah,
circle
good
was gonna be
points.
right there.
You're next level there, Monica. I think you're right across it. That sounds like an absolutely
I'm using
solid reason.
my. They're using their play zone analysis. I'm using the player analysis. I'm just like.
Yeah, you're using next
reading
level
mine.
skills and observations. I love the fact that we've got a hard shift, because that's made a lot of these teams. They're going to have to shuffle off to Buffalo very, very shortly. Someone is still rotating in through Yasna Poliano. I don't know who that is, but yeah. And we have a big rotation in through the north side here. Farouk's team, I think, is going to come up against, I don't know who that is, squad number 13. They're going to be in very close proximity. You can see squad number 7 down at farm here. This is a good spot. Very good spot.
This is, definitely this northern side of the circle is a little dangerous, right? Majority of the teams coming down from Stauber right on top of each other. So I mean, if you're kind of middle of that pack, rotating alongside all these teams, you're going to be caught off for rotation.
Yeah, well, you can see Quan Deadshot's team is rotating in, and they've just run across someone else in the balloon. They are still balloon bound, Quan Deadshot and co. Top kill shot. Did they actually take this balloon out, or did they find it along the way? I don't know. Team number 14, I didn't see them take a balloon, but they're in a balloon now.
Well, they're in the balloon now, and that's all that matters. Hey, Bushcuts, it's your favorite clown, NRI Gaming.
Just while we're in TPP, thanks very much. Don't see the front of their face.
Well, there's some like mirrors set up on the wall so you could just see their face. I did just see in the kill feed though, we have, remember Team Demon, Bunny Senpai, Luna, and all them looks like they're caught on the wrong end of a fight.
Big strife.
Oh no,
big
this is
strife.
real bad.
And that's great for the rest of the squads, because that's a really good team. And the less of them there are available, the better. That's it. They're completely out. They're knocked. They're done. And there's still 12 teams remaining. So not a lot of points for them there outside of their eliminations. This is going to be very, very interesting, Monica.
So yeah, the eliminations are definitely going to carry them, because they're not going to get, maybe they got like 1 or so points in placement from that. The circle is continuing to close in. Now we have Farouk uphill, raining down shots on team 13. That's a little bit spread out here. They do have a lot of hard cover though to stay protected from Farouk's team.
Yeah, there's a good ridge line just there below Farouk, which has been used many a time on these late rotations. But you do worry about losing the circle there if they can, probably got vehicles. So no, these are good players. They'd have plenty of cars. And they can always call one in. So yeah. No big deal.
There's so many different. I wonder what is the best combination of those preset skills that you can pick. Obviously, you want to pick like 1 per player. Like what would you say is like you must have?
You've got to have a couple of people with the car skill, because it's just so clutch. Like you can make a little car fort when you're in open ground. Everyone blows your car up, and you're driving a fresh UAZ instead of driving something that's half dead. And then this one smoke and 1 circle, I'd say would be the best.
What else is there? I do like the one where if you shoot somebody and they run behind cover for 7 seconds, you're able to see where exactly they're at. Maybe it's a little bit too short to really help you all that much, but that is also a pretty powerful one.
It's good. I've found that it only helps like really late game when
Yeah, yeah.
like someone's trying to make a rotation and actually get around you to a flank. That's when it's really handy. But outside of that, it's pretty predictable, like where people are going to be.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, but yeah.
I think one that isn't as good is that supply scan, because that only
Oh
really
god, no.
applies at the very beginning for like 135 meters. You're able just for 3
Yeah,
seconds see some like really high level stuff. But like
and you're
yeah,
dropping Strange Town. Like there's stuff
yeah.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, here with so many garden parties and everything, give yourself 30 seconds and you're already like fully looted up anyway.
yeah, yeah. I've got mates that always bring the shop. I'm like, why you bring? We've got 2 shops. We don't need 2 shops. We do
We
not
need
need
4
to buy.
shots. Everyone needs to be level 3 kitted up with 500 rounds of ammo. Yes.
Ah. And farm is starting to look like a very interesting spot to be. It's still well and truly in the circle, and the circle is hard shifted. So farm is center, the outskirts of Milta. Farm and Milta basically the only 2 kind of areas left now, and there are a lot of teams left. 12 teams left. We haven't had anyone drop for a bit, and you can see Z Star and Co have been just holding firm here with the only shop in town there.
Yeah.
Who's this?
You know,
Hmm.
a team that I think is going to do really well is Fate. Like not only did you pick him as your costume winner, but he is one of the only players in this general area that has a lot of that professional experience. So they're already kind of really set up well, right in the middle of that big compound and farm area. Like you see him now. So they're holding a lot of circle control on this kind of southwestern side. And if they had one of those player or play zone analysis one more time, maybe they pick the, best compound that's going to close up on them one more time.
Yeah, the only thing I do worry about here is it's a big compound and there's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
teams crashing this late in vehicles.
Yes.
And you can get isolated quickly, but everyone's going to be crashing it together. I'd rather be where they are than just about any of these rotating squads. And that's a tough gig, number 15, losing one right on the edge of the circle there, Monica.
So slow G, we see Fate just spraying and praying as Team 16. Yeah, they're starting, they had a 2-2 split over the different compounds, but reuniting. So, only having to hold down this one building. However, if they get crashed on upon, they only have that one building for angles to play defensively. Up here on the
Yeah.
northern side, though, circle does come right in the
Oh.
center. And that was an amazing shot.
That was the AMR. The AMR
Yes.
belting that car. That was absolutely gorgeous. Straight through the car. Boom. Get wrecked. Things are getting hot now in the old town tonight, Monica.
Okay, so they're shooting their own vehicle, I think, for some hard cover. However, they're outside the circle though, so I would think like
Yeah.
using the actual vehicle would be a little bit better than shooting it for cover, because they're gonna have to rotate in what?
Oh, they
a
got another
minute.
car there.
Oh,
They
got
got
They got another one.
there's
Okay. Okay.
cars
I take it
everywhere.
back. I take it back.
Cars
I
everywhere.
didn't give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so they still are able to rotate, but they still have an entire team right in front of them trying to get in the circle.
Geez, squad number 7 are looking like the team to beat here, Monica. They are in the best building on the map right now, and they are just holding serve, letting everyone else tear themselves apart on this very tough open final circle.
All right, so kill shot, watching as Team 17 going down into the blues. We still have Team 7 with Fate as they've come up a little bit close in this circle, but they still have Team 16 just a stone throws distance away.
That's right. It's going to make it a tough rotation for kill shot or 16. One of these guys is going to have to rotate in open. Do they do it together? Quan Deadshot's team, only 2 of them left, squad number 3, but they have taken the hut that is basically dead center in the circle. It is, I take it all back. The best building on the map right now is the little shack. The Quan Deadshot's surrounded with cars. Wonderful.
I think this is the 3rd or 4th vehicle that Team 7 has called down upon from the heavens. All I'm seeing is just vehicles dropping down constantly for them. So each of them definitely has their own. We have Quan Deadshot, like you said, in the shack, which, it's easy to defend as a one person, but everyone else is probably looking at, other areas than at the shack in the center of the circle.
She's being very brave. Look, 7 are pushing. 7 are pushing. Fates is pushing. This is a big push.
Yes.
Squad number 16. Oh, wow.
That was a very strategic.
Whoa. Well, I don't know if they're going to survive it because the circle's crunched down now and everyone's started moving and they are looking very, very low on hit points.
Yeah, they need to go back, revive Daria if they even have time for that. And in the middle, Quan Deadshot in his little shack is still in the circle. Actually, the only player within the circle. Fate with the high vantage point, flushing out. I think that was Shredder, taking out the team just a little bit north of them. And I think they're still going to try to go for Daria.
Yeah, they are going to get Daria back up. I think they threw the healing smoke at Daria, which was really great, really
Actually,
helpful.
That's really cool. If you have a knocked player, you can extend their life by throwing a heal smoke that way for a little bit.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So Daria actually crawled through the smoke, gained hit points, and ended up behind the. So well done to team number 7. Interesting now. There's we lost Farouk in that little engagement. I think it was bruited someone. Got him. And now we're getting down to the real business end of proceedings. Quan, you can't sit next to that open door for too long.
He took off a little strand of hair from Quan Deadshot, wasn't able to get it. NRI Gaming got a little shots in the distance though, but Salute is able to turn it right on back.
I don't know if they realize you can blow the shop up. Like you can blow it up. Like hiding behind that shop is
hard
not
cover though. Is it hard cover?
It is hard. It is hard cover right now. But it's also, it's easy to get rid of. Doesn't take a lot.
This is the strat. You put 4 shops in a row, and that's your hard cover at the end of the game.
That's your very hard cover. Squad number 17 rotating in hard. Oh, here comes trouble. Tough rotation for 7. They're getting pumped from the top of this ridge line, and Fate and Co are in a very tight spot. That could be the end of them.
I think that, we got one hang on by the skin of his teeth. Joe Beach still trying to find his way in. Everyone, this is the calm before the storm right before this, and now everyone can see each other. They're just playing the different levels of the land, and the grenades are coming on down. Team 7, though, hanging very narrowly in this game.
Well, we've still got Quan Deadshot involved. Team 7, I think that's Z-Star and Aurora. Yahiko Gaming, squad number 6 have 3 left. Salujo Gaming, squad number 13 coming in solo, and squad number 17 holding the high ground, but only squad number 6 inside the circle of all these players. So everyone with a lot of work to do before they get to the business end of this one, Monica.
Okay, so Hito, they're laying prone, just in the middle, kind of a good sandwich because they can't see each other. Aga though knocks, so Star is just bleeding out so fast because this is probably the 5th time that Z-Star has been knocked this game.
That's just a tough kick, and that is the end of squad number 7. Quan Deadshot and Co. They're just watching this as 17 rolls in. Oh, perfect stuff for Quan Deadshot.
Yeah, he was able to get it. His teammate coming in flies him up into the air. They have a little bit of, I think they weren't quite able to get him because they're still now down to only 2. Jeez, what happened? Just got headshotted and knocked so far away from the rest of his team.
Quan Deadshot now is a 1v2 here against squad number 17. He's been very well placed inside the shack, and he's out. Beautiful grenade there to finish it. Great performance. Some real surprises. 29 eliminations from team number 1, and they only had 3 players. So if they get 30 points in placement and 29 points in eliminations, that is a wonderful start. And remember, it's one more match after this that these players are trying to get through. So they did want to play 4, but they thought, it'd be greedy. Like there weren't enough eliminations
we gotta handicap ourselves.
Yeah. We're going to have a look at a replay, a play of the day here, Monica. Take it away.
So little replay here in case you missed it. Oh, we're going back to that squid 3 consecutive shots right onto, who was it? Yano, I think it was, that he was able to get the knock. Really good for him. However, Squidge wasn't really that long for the match though, because he did get found out by the rest of the team later on.
Well, that was an absolutely monster game. Squad number 17 coming in the end there and taking it out. And I've got to be honest, I probably didn't mention them often enough. They snuck up. They weren't very vocal at the start of proceedings, but by the end of it, they really dominated from that ridgeline above the farm area. That was clutch for them. They managed to turn that into gold and came away with a bucket load of eliminations.
Quan Deadshot as well. Remember, we were kind of laughing. Oh, he's in a shack in the middle of the field, only 2 players. Was actually really, really good for him because they only had 2 players. They really couldn't afford to be taking these big fights with the teams around them. So that shack bought him a lot of time. And then he was able to come in. I mean, he did get blown up by a grenade at the very, very end, but still, second place is a great finish for them.
Saw how mobile everyone was, cars everywhere, everyone using that car skill, lots of cover, lots of people getting blown up in vehicles. It adds a very dynamic element to the end of the game when every squad has multiple cars, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they can make those quick rotations. And we actually do have one more replay for you guys for that last match, just because there was so much action, just in case you guys did miss it.
Oh, have a look at this. The cars are rotating in, and it's a hell of a storm there in the middle. This is the part that really surprised me. I thought that we had that, G-Hub had that, but this grenade. Monica, talk me through this. Oh.
This was Quan Deadshot gave away his positioning because he was shooting the right side of that car, trying to get somebody peeking on Al. Gave away his position behind the tree, and the other team was able to just cook a nade perfectly, toss it right on behind, and end up the game so cleanly.
It was very clean. I think you're spot on there because there was a lot of pressure on that. Quan wasn't just watching, he was firing. And putting the wheelbase, the tires and everything in between him and bad stuff. Just excellent work. Again, I've given Farouk the kiss of death. As soon as I've gone for Farouk, you should go for anyone else, Pushka. Just pick anyone else to win the thing.
Like, don't talk about, don't jinx me.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think coming in here? Is there a repeat, or do we see Luna and Co come back? What's the storyline? What are we seeing?
I don't Luna and Faye, okay, I know these two are very try-hard teams. Like, they really want the UC, and they've been winners of the past couple events, getting a lot of UC. I think we might see them, do the usual fun, just drop crazy at the very beginning, but then I think are playing, strategically more conservatively to try to, like, keep all 4 players left alive and try to get those big eliminations in the end game.
And I've got some news in here from Barry, my assistant. Barry says that squad number 17 has UD Reaper has joined their team. So they are a full quartet now, barbershop style. They will be playing with the full 4. I don't know if that's a good thing. If you've had nearly 30 limbs with 3 people, maybe you shouldn't change it.
This is like, remember the last event, Luna's team got like, it was like the first game they got, I think it was like 14 eliminations. In the second game, they got like 19 eliminations. In the third game, they got like 25 eliminations. It was just like consecutively, they were only competing with themselves to do one-up themselves. So, I mean, if it's any team that can do it, it's this team that got 29 eliminations with 3 people.
And Quan Deadshot, obviously we saw a lot more of the tactical side of things there. They were in a little bit of strife up the top of the hill. They were outside the circle, made a good rotation in, but you pointed it out. They got a bit separated.
So here we are. This is going to be the last match of the night, guys. So remember, you can get points from obviously the placements eliminations in the game, but also going to Strange Town and escaping out of the town with the Andes Puppet Hot Air Balloon will warrant you 10 points for your team.
Now, this Gear Front mode is brilliant. The skills are excellent and everything, but I'm a little bit confused as to which town they're going to go to. I've not looked at the flight path yet, but we saw someone being very cheeky and heading off to the West Coast Strange Town and picking up the balloon out of there for 10 points. So will we see a divergence of Hot Drop?
Well, I don't think
we're going to Stauber.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to go Stauber. Yeah, so Stauber is definitely a little bit out of reach unless you just long jump or get a vehicle all the way over there. Yeah, definitely the Strange Town, the opposite one on the West Coast, is going to be well within dropping distance this time around.
Yeah, we've got a lot of good players here, a lot of good squads, and it's nice to see it being so competitive.
Hmm. Okay, so what team went out super early that we definitely want to see them do a lot better? With Squid.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember like what other team. We didn't really see
Thirsty,
Bella
thirsty,
flip.
frosty. Yeah, we saw Flip. We didn't see Bella. Bella got Bella got flogged right off the hot drop. So I'm following Bella.
They
Oh,
saw
Bella is the
they
Bella's the
saw her
emote queen. I
ruffled
see it. I
skirt. They
see
saw
it.
her ruffled skirt, too school for cool
It's crazy
outfit,
Kev.
and just
Is
took her out.
crazy Kev in the chicken outfit. He's swanning in. No poultry puns intended. A lot of people. The sky is filled with the sound of hot dropping. Everyone's got like a seagull or something.
I think it's a falcon. Is that what that is? But yeah, I love seeing this when they parachute into Strange Town and it just goes from day to like eerie night, like foggy, haunted parachuting.
Look at all the clout in these parachutes. This is a season 2 ace parachute. We've got the Star Challenge parachute. A lot of clout going on here. Kev's got a Butterfingers parachute. Kev, not as much clout in your parachute as you'd like, mate. And we've seen a couple of people down already. Kill shot.
Okay, we
kill
do
shot.
see Bella. Bella didn't get much screen time last match. So
Oh,
here she
well,
is again,
there goes
but,
Bella.
Oh no.
Look at Kev! Punch on
Oh,
Kevy!
no.
Uppercut! Oh, there's Shredder.
Shredder
Shredder's doing
doesn't even
Republic.
have anything. Oh, he got shot. Shredder didn't have anything, was hiding in the corner there, but he got shot anyway.
So Bunny Senpai and Co. They're actually just on the outskirts of Stranger Town. I think they tried to
Yeah.
get there, but might have fallen short in the parachute. Flipper was hiding behind the store. I don't know why he put a store down there, but he did.
Oh,
Oh, ow, ow. Not a lot of armor
Oh.
going on here. Not a lot of helmets. Oh, there's King Kong.
not a lot of surviving going on. How about that?
No.
Just a lot of people just getting
No.
shot and then respawn, come on back, sort of thing. I think some teams that might just like did not do well last match. Maybe they're like, oh, we had no chance of really winning. We're just gonna hot drop here, respawn and hot drop once again, just for the LOLs.
Well, Fate is locked in a fight here with team number 16. Oh, that's Griffin, who had 4 kills or 3 kills, I think it was. Eliminations already. Fate and Co managing to hold off. There's a bunch of squads still in there. You can see there's a couple of knocks on the left side of your screen there. That is, oh my God. It's squad number 17 again.
Moise that
This
we're
is
watching
so
right
wrong.
now, he was the one who had
Yeah.
11 eliminations last match. So he was the top fragger of the last match. So maybe you can strategically use his Andy's puppet, hidey
Oh.
thing to like survive a little bit longer.
I love that Farouk was throwing a grenade and someone just randomly came around a corner and snuffed him. Like,
Feels
it's
bad.
just, it is pretty brutal in here right now. There's an
Mhm.
awful lot of third party going on. Do you think the pressure of being the top fragging team in the last game is getting to number 17? Maybe.
Maybe, but they're so far ahead of all the other teams. I feel like it's kind of like a
He's going for the
relief to
balloon.
them. He's got
He's
it.
going for the
Go
balloon.
for it. Just in the middle of
Everyone.
everything.
Yeah.
Leaving the rest of his team behind. He's like, I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna go. So not only did they have 59 points before this match, they
Oh,
are now about to secure. 10
Someone needs
more.
to shoot him before he gets out of there, or this lead is unassailable. I think
Papa.
they've missed it. They've missed it. Look at him as he goes from night to day, and the scoreboard sure looks brighter now for Moyes and Team 17 as they put another 10 points on the big ticket.
Wait,
Monica,
he's not
you're
even
spot
like
on. That's a
leaving.
tough lead.
He's not even
he's just
leaving. He
taunting.
just like got just
taunting him.
outside. He's like, haha, I got the 10 points, and then just gonna come down and like rejoin it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Now he's just driving his own show. Doesn't need, I don't know. Where's UD Reaper and Co? They're still back there, working the numbers in Oh no, Reaper's still in Stranger Town. This is
here's your
odd.
banana.
2 of them are in. Yeah.
Here's Squidge the banana.
Come on, Squidgy. Da 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 ba 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 da da banana. He's going for the long third party down the wall there as we see Bunny Senpai popping off down here in the corner. They are up to 5 eliminations and Bunny Senpai looking every inch the chin. Geez, they're connected nicely, aren't they?
That is
I
very
just said that
strategic.
and then Demon got
Landing,
thirsted.
they came just outside of Strange Town and then coming in. People all on the outside of those walls are probably not looking behind them, so they're able to pick off what they're at. 3 eliminations or so, 5 eliminations now. They'll be able to find and Squidge once
Well,
again. Oh no, Squidge!
Squidge walks straight into a bullet, stops it with his face. Well done, Squidge.
Stops
Unfortunately,
with his face.
Squidge is. I mean, I'm looking at Bunny Senpai and that, and I've called them out for being brilliant. But look at squad number 12. They were already on the outskirts waiting, and they have farmed up 2 kills there on Luna's squad. Still, obviously, respawning nicely. Not a problem.
Yeah, but from that team, I would definitely want to take out Luna first and make her respawn so that that's already an option out of her. They took out Demon and Yano first, so Luna and Bunny Senpai still have a chance at respawning if they're taken out here. I know, obviously the shots came from over the hill. They know it's somewhere in that direction, but there's not a whole lot of teams left in Strange Town now.
Well, 17 have got a very odd thing going on because although they are on the edge, I think they've respawned there because they don't have a lot of gear. Like, well, here comes 17 pushing. 12 was on the outskirts. I
He has
was
no
mistaken.
idea.
Or no,
he
he
just
doesn't.
sees 12.
He-
12 didn't
He's
see
getting
him.
back. No. And this is a much better move from squad number 17, I reckon. This is Moises'
He's
squad,
like, nope.
UD Reaper.
He's
This
like,
is
that's
the
the
late
wrong way to
addition.
go.
This is the bloke who didn't make the plane in time to fill out the. So he only gets 1/8 of the UC. I think.
So he's been playing. He's been playing TDMs for the last 30 minutes while the rest of his team has just been dominating this lobby.
Here we go. This is a 2v1. UD Reaper versus. That is Luna. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, grenade in hand. I think he did give himself away though. That Luna's team, they did find him. I don't think that grenade quite got it. Reaper though.
He
he did.
He knocked them both.
He got them both.
Wow. Holy Toledo, Batman. That
needs
is
to be on
a
the replay.
huge gren.
That needs to be on the
need that
replay later
replay.
after that. We need that replay. We need to see that again.
We need it from their perspective. That was crazy to get them both that close together.
Awesome. I thought he threw it like way too early and just kind of bounced off of nowhere. That was really good stuff from him. Team 12 coming out just a little bit on the outskirts, kind of going back in for night, I guess, didn't have quite enough. Oh no, we see Flip being taken out in the elimination feed with the DBS.
Oh, flip. And now we see UD Reaper absolutely reaping the rewards, no pun intended, as squad number 12. Are they going to exit? I don't know if they realize there's only one member of the general public left.
Yeah, where's the rest of his team?
Moise is left.
Yeah, Moise just hightailed it out of there with the 10. He's like, thank you for the 10 points. I think Reaper was like, I've been warming up for 30 minutes and I heard my team just did so phenomenally. I heard someone got 11 eliminations. I got to catch up now and just really overcompensate.
Yeah, well, he's getting all the crate weapons. He's getting all the gear. To the victor go the spoils. They've got 10 points, a bunch of eliminations, and they are looking every inch the team to beat.
Man, these Andy's puppets. Okay, I went to a haunted house this past Saturday. I've never screamed more in my life. I feel like if I play Strange Town, every single Annie's puppet I see, I'm just gonna like scream and it's gonna scare me, and I'm just gonna get really suspicious of all of them and just shoot all the Annie's puppets because I think it's gonna be somebody hiding there.
Yep, I agree. Well, I've done that before. Like as soon as I found out you could be a puppet, I just started shooting all the puppets, and it was really off-putting because they still
you're like your in-game accuracy is just like goes from like 100% down to like 2% because you're thinking all these scarecrow or these puppets are people.
Yeah, they're real people.
You're not shooting anything.
Yeah, exactly. Here comes Squidge on the pump now. Squad number 10 looking to finalize a clear on squad number 11. Now, is that Flipper's squad? Squad number 11?
It's Crazy Kev, I think.
Crazy Kev.
Above him? Yeah.
Oh, is this banana on chicken? It is. It's banana on chicken. We're going to find out who's the king of the farmyard, banana or chicken. They're looking.
Is that a dish? I feel like that would be like maybe not banana, but like plantains, like with like chicken, right?
Oh, here we go. It's about to happen. Squad number 11, squad number 10. Here I go. Crazy Kev. Look at him holding angles on the outside.
He's on the outside.
Building. They don't know. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Sneaky. Got the knock, but cannot.
Okay.
Oh, this is a quick revive on the Squidgemeister General. And Kev goes down in a hail of
Didn't
bullets
quite get it. I was gonna say this would be the
downstairs.
cardio workout of a lifetime. Drop out the window, run up 3 flights of stairs, and get them before they can revive.
They're pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay, so Squid not only healing himself with the blue healing smoke, but also providing him a little visual cover because he just got revived by his team. Fortunately for him, there's no other enemy in their building, so he has all the time in the world to come on back up.
Well, hell of a play. Trying to make things happen there, and we appreciate it, Big Kev. But unfortunately, was not to be, and he is
Banana
gone to the big
beats
lobby in the
chicken.
sky. Banana beats chicken 9
Well,
times out of 10.
technically, chicken knocked banana, and then chicken died to someone else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, banana has better friends. Free range banana too. We have someone else there, I believe. Squidge is on the pump now. Squad number 6, you can see them at the top of the screen there. They are starting to come into focus. And squad number 10, hot off the presses. They're enjoying their time and on the silver screen here. As we switch over to Luna. No, there we go. Ooh, very tight.
Awesome.
Squidge nearly, can't get in. Please, buddy, be a friend, be a pal.
Squidge needs another health smoke to heal on up, but looks like Yahito, all of them only bandages in hand to heal on up. But it's going to be a fight of the stairs with Squidge on the bottom, Yahito up on top. So we might see a huge play with angles coming up soon.
That's right. And there are 3 members here for squad number 10. Squidge downstairs just putting the finishing touches on his Band-Aid. As a lone girl is also there. And we see UD Reaper. Look at this, Monica. Flying the balloon. 10 points.
So
That's
I think
what?
as a team, you can only earn it once. So it's not like, right? Or is it you can earn
No,
twice?
I think you're right. I did.
Only once. Only once per match.
match.
So we can't have, like 4 players of all 4 different hot air. So this team is capped at 10 points for the
Flashbang play. I don't think that flashbang is going to hit. Oh no, it's a
heal.
It's a healing smoke. Are they going to try and get on the outside of the building here? Oh,
come on, do it.
Come on, Squidgy.
Parkour.
You can do it, Squidge. If anyone can do it, it's you.
I think Squidge has learned.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no,
a lone girl.
He's on fire and not in the good way. Squidge, I think he learned from last time. He's like the angles from the outside got me last time, but they've got him once more. Squidge is just he's like the meat shield that Brazen Rover usually is for his team, where he just absorbs all the shots as bait, and then his teammates pick him up.
Oh, Farouk in trouble here, getting third-partied from the right as he tries to hold down the angle on that broken wall. 3 members of the squad here, though, so this is a 3v2, I believe, over that little compound just outside of school and apartments.
All right, Squidge is definitely, his second time getting knocked, I think, this match, or third time, so he's definitely going to be bleeding out way, way, way faster. But yeah, so Squidge has some more time here. We have Farouk's team. They're in that compound just to the east of Razak, needing to get a reset onto Face It Dada. But both sides, I mean, they've got casualties on either side, so definitely slowing down the push from both of them.
Squad number 14. Now, I think we've finished with the revives, the respawns. I think they may have been done. EM Criminal is heading for the open fields. Has had enough of that. Seen that movie before. Don't want to hang out. I'm going to go home and do some study. And squad number 4 holding a very firm grip on this compound, Monica. They are looking much stronger now than they were in the previous iteration. I think they're up to 12 eliminations and they have 3 remaining members.
So as the eyes in the sky, we can see where all these teams are in this circle, and they're all kind of hugging that northern side by Yasnaya and this compound. I'm going to guess that this next circle is going to be up there again because these players probably each have somebody with the play zone analysis skill where they're able to see where that next circle comes up. I think they all just kind of saw it, sent it to the northern side, and just waiting for that next circle to close.
If we could take a quick look at squad number 2, Barry, because Bunny Senpai and Luna have just crashed into apartments, and I don't know if they realize that Squidge has already set up shop there and that they should be very, very careful about getting involved.
So 6 eliminations found so far, all of them from Luna, by the way.
Yeah.
Card carrying her team. 2 players left on up. But yeah, Squidge and them, they're in the next apartment over. Pesky neighbors, trying to get each other evicted. The school apartment's definitely a great spot to have in this kind of central circle.
Yeah, it's a nice spot to be in. Apartments is a bit of a double-edged sword here because it's not exactly the easiest to hold with two people. There's a lot going on. Don't go up. Oh, Luna with knocked. This is big plays. Big
Uh-oh.
plays for the rest.
Definitely, you'd not want your star player Luna to get knocked, so Bunny Senpai is just playing the defense here. Oh, it sees him come over, but misses the shots from down below. So, man, we had
Oh,
high hopes for Luna's team this event, and it looks after the last one, and it looks like they just weren't able to keep it up.
no, and that's big news for the rest of the lobby too, because that's a real shark taken out of the equation
Mm.
by the Squidgemeister and assorted members of the team. Well, Squidge, let's be honest, Squidge just absorbs the bullets. The rest of the team does the knocking and the thirsting.
Or as you
Uh,
say, stopping the bullets with his face.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Squad number 16 just taking a gentle rest over here in Yasna Polyana. They're on the northern section of the map, so there's going to be plenty of movement down south. You'd expect Shredder, Deadeye marksman that he is, can't find any dinner there. Nothing to eat there, buddy. Keep on rolling.
Yeah, this team has gotten 2 eliminations so far, so definitely they kind of landed. Was Shutter the one that, or was it last game that he got a hot air balloon and just got it, straight out of
Yeah,
town? Or was it this
just
one? Okay, the
just
last one.
just
Okay.
went straight for the balloon and hit the
Just
turbos.
shots everywhere. Oh yeah, yeah. He got shot down to like a 4th HP and still just made it out of there. He's like, I don't care, don't make eye contact, and just continue to
That's
ascend
right.
and get out of
That's right.
Selber.
We're about to see a shift in the circle here, Monica. The edges are combining. We're going to see blue meet white, and then it's going to go, poof, and we're going to find out exactly who got plastered and who came away a winner. Oh, well, I'll tell you right now, everyone is loving it. If you're in squad number 4, Apartments is still in, but Yasna Polyana is not going to be a popular place.
Yeah, the circle did go up to the north, which I kind of guessed because all the teams are centered over there. Like literally nobody in sight down in the southern side. So up north, we got like a school, Razak, just barely eastern side of Yasnaya in this circle. Some of these teams though going over to the strange town up back in Stauber, right? Eating the blue zone, not really doing too much damage because this is what the third circle. I think their play here might be trying to loot on up, maybe use one of those hot air balloons to come off down the mountain and
Well, I
into
think
the circle.
squad number 13 have just made the acquaintance of squad number 17's Arga, who is in a compound, a 2-stack squad house over here in the center of the circle. If we could get a shift to squad number 13 maybe and check them out as they do the business. Oh, I
Yeah,
see
a
Mr.
lot of
Pandy take
action. We
imports
have
as well.
it's Fate. It's the team that, remember, they were set up really, really well the last match, but they just unfortunately did not have the circle to rotate into and were taken out, I think like 5th, 6th, somewhere in there the last match. So able to, they do aggression well. They're able to crash up into a building or take the angles needed to wipe the teams out that they're trying to get the position from.
Here. Well, squad number 13 are currently holding angles, but they are not getting 10 points, which VG Panda and Co. This is a very cool move to make. If you're going to be in the finals of this thing, if you're going to get a win, then you absolutely have to get the job done. As we have a look, squad number 17 now pushing across. There's Farouk and Co. hitting Fates and everyone else. They're just trading blows across the expanse.
I
Squad number
wonder
8
how
coming
long
into
can
the
you just
circle.
hover? How do you know how long can you just hover in the air in the hot air
I think we're
balloon?
going to find out. I think we're going to find out.
We're gonna
I
find
think we're
out.
going to find out.
Brazen Rovers team would be the one to show us. Oh,
Oh, oh.
okay.
Now, I
So
will point out that that was
yeah,
13, and they had knocked and thirsted Arga from squad number 17, who was one of the kill leaders in the first game. He made the mistake of going over to check that compound out just as they arrived on the back door.
I was gonna
So
say
things looking interesting now.
that was Reaper with the grenade. So Reaper now has like 3 grenade eliminations in this match, and
Specialist.
yeah, yeah, really showing why he's on that team because he's really able to land the accuracy with the frags.
Yeah, X-Fate looking up the top of the mountain there. Reaper with the 6x spray. I believe that's a Graza. Good
That's a
golly, Miss
choice.
Molly. That's an impressive
That's an
impressive
interesting
human
choice.
being. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Panda and Co have left a balloon.
okay, so out of what is it? Helium? Is it what do they actually use to like lift up? Not helium. I forget. I don't know the ins
Uh,
and outs of hot air balloons, but
Puppy dogs' tails and snails. I don't know. They use helium. That's it. I think you've got it. Helium. The same stuff they were shoving in the Hindenburg. It's what they use in these ones. So you don't want to be hanging around in it for too long. Fate repositioning the car there. What a great player.
all right, Reaper still with that 6 times growth. Is that even turned down 6 times, or it's still just a full on 6 times Groza?
I think it's turned down. I think it's into a 3.
I can't
Um,
tell.
yeah, it's definitely turned down because the 4 looks stronger than that as Fates looks back at
Okay.
him. Uh,
I'll say that's just a flex
Still,
on if he's using a 6 times Groza.
yeah, it's like seriously, buddy. Like,
Seriously,
how about you
dude?
leave some for the rest of us? Just look at Fate. He's I don't know what he's doing here. He's tempting Fate. X-Fate.
He
They
just
are
he just
really nicely positioned.
What is he doing? I thought he was reparking his car to. Oh, I see. I see. He was getting ready to rotate because they did not use the play zone analysis. When he saw the circle did just pop and it's center, not centered on him, but
Yeah,
they're still
I
within
see
the
what you're
throw, so he
saying.
just came right on back.
I think you figured that one out for us, Monica, because that's exactly what he was doing. Another knock on Dario. I wonder if anyone is going to push off these knocks. There's a lot of these little trades going across. We saw squad number 4, Farouk's squad. Farouk's squad, by the by, is absolutely dead center in the circle right
Yeah,
now in that compound.
yeah. I think it's a little bit because the team that is getting knocks on them is Team 17. They're still in the circle, so they don't really need to push on them. Plus, they don't really know what other teams are behind them outside the circle. They could see, full on crash come in for a third party and wipe all the teams out. So I think Team 17, they're very happy with we're just gonna stay here, dwindle down their health, dwindle down their armor, and make them waste their bullets.
Well, they also have Shredder and Co. in a compound
Ooh.
directly across the way from them. So anyone rotating out right now is just going to get drilled. Like, it's like, good luck with that one. And I mean, if you're rotating into Fate and Daria and Co., they will tear you up. There's
Mhm.
Shredder, just enjoying the view, looking at
This
his
is
M416.
The spot
Thinking
that
about life.
Shredder has here is a lot of there's a little plateau, like a little big dip actually on the other side of the hill where Shredder's at. So
The
a really
Mongol
good spot
Bowl.
to just hide.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do they know that there's a lone member of Team 15 right behind them that can bite them in the butt?
Yeah, I don't
Another
know
vehicle.
about that. Yeah, here comes the vehicle. This is 15, and they're rolling up. And Shredder's been knocked because
That's
standing
Team 15
still.
guy.
Yeah, standing still in the middle of a field in the end of a tournament generally goes badly. I just it's not good.
Generally does not work out for you when you do that.
No.
Uh-oh. Another, what is Team Mag's YouTube now gets knocked here. Okay, so this is the full-on push now. Team 15's like, we got the confidence.
What was everyone in team number 5 just having a break? Was this like a team building exercise? We're all going to go have coffee and a biscuit and come back and see if we win? Toxic. That's it. That's the end of number 5. Gone.
I like how one of them was just laying prone on the grass and didn't do anything when they came over to shoot at them.
And that was WPGN. I know he's got opposable thumbs. I know he can do things.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain. 17 making a short rotation down the hill. They've just moved to the compound next door. No, he's decided, no, I'm coming back. Going up the hill. I can reverse. I can go forwards. Look at me, mum.
I can drive.
Daria reminds him, getting in a car has
Don't forget I'm here. Don't forget I'm here. Reaper, yeah, swapping that 6 times back on his Groza.
Why are you using a 6x on a Graza instead of on an AUG? An AUG.
It's opposite day. Use the red dot on the AUG and the 6 times on the Groza.
I mean that it does as much damage as an AUG nearly. It's crazy now as a Graza now.
Maybe he just wants the unnecessarily loud weapon that is the Groza.
Oh, they've missed him. Daria's missed the rotation. They're rotating backside.
Yeah.
They're going to come in at the back door, and this is a great aggressive play from squad number 17.
So why rotating all the way around? They see there's vehicles here. There's clearly teams here. Uh-oh, getting
Such
shot
a great play.
off
Not such a
rotation
great
by
play.
Quan Deadshot.
That's such a great aggressive play.
Okay, we see Quan Deadshot in a shack, by the way, once again. Like, he's always just living in a shack.
Things you never want me to do. Like, you don't want me to come to your wedding and say, you guys are going to be great together. That's not what you want. Okay.
No.
You want me to say, this is going to go terribly, because that's when things really work out. Quan Deadshot, king of the shack.
So you should troll Bushka into thinking that you're going to go out first until the very, very end, and you just surprise him so well that you get first place with 29 eliminations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's the plan.
So apartments is actually one apartment block is in, and that is UD Reaper and Moise's apartment block.
Yes.
But I mean, yeah, we've got a lot of people still rotating in. There's 3 squads on the bridge just to the north of squad number 4. That's squad number 16. Danny is currently underneath the bridge. No, never mind. Don't bother looking at that one. You can see squad number 15 are looking at that one as it's all happening.
Oh gosh, Sasuke literally a sitting duck in the water.
Dive. One ping only for silly.
Better have, the world record of holding your breath down there, because he really needs to get across that bridge or across that waterway. Daria and Fate, though. I think Fate, I like how Fate leaves the rest of his team in this compound and hold it down, and then Fate's just kind of circling around looking for the angles to pick off the eliminations.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm not sure what Fate is doing in squad number 17. Has run up here looking for trouble, and has just found a whole bunch of cars in an empty squad house. So UD Reaper and Co had already rotated. You can see Fate rotating in on the right. People in there in the Lamborghini thing. Here's squad number 15.
3 people in one shot. It landed right on them. Okay, they definitely used their playroom analysis. It was like, this is where we're gonna go. This is the one piece of hardcover that we're gonna go for. That was amazing.
I'm not sure what a lone girl was doing there, but yeah. Shred. That's Fate.
Going on over there.
What is going on out there?
I think they're in that one building. It didn't render that far away, so it just looks like they're just like floating in midair. But they're in that one like futuristic building.
Squidge is doing things. Lovely. Always good to see Squidge doing things in squad number 10. He is. Oh, it's that building. No, it's the sports car building. It's always a nightmare. Squad number 10 holding form. Are they actually in? I don't think they're in. No, they're out.
No, they're not quite in. So like they're gonna hold it here, and then at the last second crash on the shack, I think is their only kind of thing that they wait to see if maybe another team will crash the shack, and they come in.
Yeah, there's a big problem. There is a big problem with that play. There are four other teams crashing that shack. Quan Deadshot and Co are still outside the circle. The Kings of the Shack. X-Fate and his team are still there, and Farouk and Co are still holding on the other side of the road, and they have the best overlook of that shack of anyone. They are on a rooftop. They've got 5 seconds though, and then they are back in amongst it. Look at Reaper.
Yeah, Farouk's team is on the slow side of the circle, like the skinnier side, so they have more time than these other teams like Fate, like Daria, like team number 7 over here. Oh my god.
Oh, Fate. Oh, it's all happening.
It's all happening at once. It's all just running and gunning
to good people
in the open field. Oh my god.
Oh dear me, UD Reaper, he's taken out Quan Deadshot, but they are deep in the blue. That grenade misses completely. Everyone rotating in. Find your ground game. Get down and rub yourself along the earth. Look at Squidge just running around with a grenade. Squidge, think about your life choices, mate. That is not how we want to do this.
I think the smoke just completely blocked him up. Reaper has the little black market shop at the last second to replenish his materials. He just does see team number 15 through the way. Does get knocked himself before team 15 gets knocked as well. Last one hang on is going to be a lone girl. Not long for this world is team 15 running around right in front of her.
No, and this is not where you want to be wearing your pink outfits and everything. You want some of those earth tones. You want to blend.
Instead of flush tones, earth tones.
Oh, look at screen number 3. Nah, never gonna work. Still sitting back there trying to heal it out.
Yeah.
I think that was a good play though. They sent the rest of the people in to do battle, and then just basically, oh no, Daria Daria, X-Fate, they're still motoring around. Oh, no. Daria, no. No.
The theme of Fate and Daria's team is just vehicle spawn from the skies time after time after time. And it's just like never ending vehicles. Now Reaper, this is the team that won the last match with 29 eliminations, pushing up into the shack. That Team 15 has still somehow.
Look at this grenade.
still
Look at
kept
this
in their
grenade.
clutch.
This grenade from squad number 4 could be very, very interesting. Well, a lot just happened there. I'm not sure.
Team
A lot
15
just
somehow-
happened there.
Team 15 is at 18 eliminations and they haven't moved from the shack. It's just the elimination keep coming to them, feeding them eliminations, and they're able to. They're like, "Thank you very much," and just collecting up on all.
Come
of
at
these
me,
points.
bro. Come at me, bro. They scream as they hold form in the little shack there, and they get another knock there. That is Aurora from squad number 7 getting the
Right.
knock.
Okay, circle coming in for Root
Oh,
Team also
beautiful
at
work.
18 eliminations as Team 7. Oh, Fate gets taken out. Team 7 in a terrible spot as they're going to be, getting shot at from Team 15 and Team 4.
They're done.
Yeah,
They're done. They're out.
done
They're
both.
dusted. It is 15 v 4 now. Farouk's squad. Now, I said that they could win it, so they're absolutely in big trouble now. One knock, one low. And are we down? Who's got the circle now? Oh, my God. Farouk's
Okay.
squad got the circle.
3v3. Both of these teams have like 19, 20 eliminations each. So they're very evenly matched. But Farouk's team does have the circle. And I'm hoping Team 15 has a couple of more smokes because they need to run across this road ASAP.
Have they called a car in? Or they might have just gone full circle, but there's not enough cars involved for my mind for squad number 50. Oh, they've run out of smoke. Oh, there's a blue healing smoke. This is great.
The
This
only
is
thing
absolutely
saving them
gorgeous.
is that little hump of a hill just downhill from them. So if they can overwhelm Farouk's team, they can clutch out this match.
You can feel the sizzle of the 5.56 as it comes zipping through the long grass. They are absolutely hugging the dirt for dear life. And that's a massive grenade there from squad number 4. And squad number 15, 2 knocks. One left. One left, Monica.
Oh, this is
They must know.
terrible. I mean, good thing for him is he has the smokes to give him cover, but they got the hit markers. They know exactly where he's at. He's going to hang in the heel smoke a little bit, misses all of the shots, and it's going to be Farouk's team with the winner chicken dinner.
And an absolutely massive performance there from Face It Miracle. 13 on his Pat Malone to go with 10 from the rest of the squads. But the elimination numbers were brilliant right across.
Wasn't quite the 29 from
No.
who was it that last match, but 23 is
Squad number
still
17?
a ton of points. Actually, Miracle beat out. I think it was who was it? From that, because the most elimination
Reaper.
from one player was no, it wasn't Reaper. It was from the previous match. Moise
was
or
it
something like that.
Moise? I think it was Moise.
He got
Yeah.
11 eliminations, which is
11.
the most last match, and this one is gonna be 13.
Yeah, what a performance. What an absolutely fantastic final circle. That was
Yeah.
continuous controlled chaos. Not so controlled, like Squid's just running in with a grenade in his hand. I thought he was going to pull the pin and do the thing where you run in and explode yourself and explode everyone
Oh,
around
like
Yeah, the time
he's like,
bomb,
if I'm
the
going
human
down,
time
you're
bomb.
going down with
Yeah.
me.
Well, if you do that, you actually win. Like if you run into a squad and they're the last squad and you blow yourself up, you win
And
the game.
everyone
I've
is
done it.
eliminated. Really?
Everyone's eliminated. You win the game. I've done it multiple times. It's great fun.
200
All right,
IQ here.
We're going to have a look at a replay. Monica, you take this first one away. Show us what you got.
All right, let's see what we got. Okay, this was my favorite. This is the one we called. We're like, we want this on the replay when we saw it because Reaper, he's by himself, by the way, was getting pushed by, I think it was Luna and it was, who was it? I think Bunny Senpai, right? On the other side of the wall.
Yep.
Threw the grenade and got both of them stacked on top of each other and is able to go in, clean it up, and get the 2 limbs.
Yeah, completely crazy. Because that was one of the primetime all-star teams that were expecting to do very, very well. They unfortunately got caught by, I think it was squad number 12 on the outskirts of Strangetown and lost a bunch of lives there, which was very unfortunate for them. But they did do it in the right spirit. They respawned straight back in. They came back and died again. Right in Strangetown.
I love it.
Oh.
I want to see how the points, with that added factor of getting 10 points for your PMCO points for your team, if you are able to get in that Andy's Puppet hot air balloon and fly out of Strangetown. I want to see how that kind of changes the standings from just the placement and the elimination.
Yeah, absolutely. What if it comes down to it where someone loses by a point or so and they didn't go, and because there was some of those squads actually went back to Stranger Town and got a balloon out of it. Just I saw the Panda team there doing all the best. Very interesting the way this scoring is going to shake out. I love the little. I think we've got another replay here, so I'm going to run you through another replay, boys and girls. Let's have a squiz at this one. Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is wonderful. This was the destruction, the ultimate destruction of Luna, Bunny Senpai, and Co. And that was where the rest of the squads in the lobby breathed a huge sigh of relief. Not so exciting, but certainly every bit an important tactical moment for the outcome of the game.
Yeah, there was how many, 3 or 4 different, because there was Crazy Cav, there was Squidge, and there was another team, and then
one
Luna.
other.
Yeah, all of them in school apartments.
And squad number 10, Squidge's team, doing the business there. And Squidge, living up to his name, he just kept rolling forward and getting shot at. He had the grenade in hand. He was ready to trade grenades. Grenades aren't probably the best play there, but Squidgy, he does the business.
It's like hot potato, you know the game Hot Potato, where you're like
hot potato. Go. Well done. What a wonderful effort. Is it your birthday today, Monica?
No, it was actually about a week ago. It was my birthday.
Someone said happy birthday, Monica, in the chat, and I was just like, it seems like you've kept that one under wraps. Yeah. So really exciting. Really good match. One of my favorite events so far. I thought there was a wonderful blend of just absolute crackerjack gunplay, and then the tactical side of it, because there was so many respawns, became intense towards the end of the game.
Yeah, the respawns, I didn't quite see as much as, like the previous one. I think it was a little bit more glaringly obvious in like previous game modes with a much smaller map, where we saw like 30, 40 people went down to, 12 back up to 40. Here it just kind of went from like 60 to like 45 back up. So it wasn't like as obvious in this mode for sure.
No, I do think too the choices were very interesting. I thought squad number 15, who got the shack, I reckon they were running a bunch of the circle predictions, and they just literally predicted every circle.
Wait,
but they had no cards.
Like if you had, what are there, like 8 circles? Okay, so like forget the first 2 circles. You just have 2 people with the play zone analysis, and you just predict the last 6 circles.
Yeah, exactly. Because they were dead center every single time, but they weren't pulling the cars in. Whereas Fate's team was dropping cars every 30 seconds, like just a new car would come down. Ching, ching, ching.
Same
like a 18-year-old rap star with his first paycheck. It was just banging out Lamborghinis in there. Absolutely crazy.
It would have been too much for us to try to pick up on, but it would have been cool to see what did the teams pick as their skills in the first game versus like the second. Like, did they change their skill at all, or did they just repeat the same ones over?
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting to see how this gets scored out, because obviously that's a lot of eliminations. And I think to have a chance at it, squad number 4 had to make sure that they both eliminated a lot of humans, and they also knocked out squad number 17 early. And I don't think they knocked him out early enough. 4th place with a balloon ride involved and 11 eliminations will probably be pretty close to swinging it. I'm not sure where squad number 4 came in the first game, but I think it was more like 8th or so.
I don't remember. It seemed like so long ago that happened, but yeah, I'm trying to remember what else kind of happened in the last match. But I think the rotations, like the try-hardiness of the second one, was definitely a little bit more than the first one. I think the first one people were still having a lot of fun, a hot drop, funny. The first one, and the second one, and both of these matches, like the second half felt like a very true like esports PUBG Mobile like competitive game that we were casting.
How would you be like you're squad number 10, you're Squidge and Co, and there's a little shack and your big building, and one of you is going to be in, and like from that it was just brutal. Everyone crashed the other compound, they're forced to leave. They were that far away from holding that form and just farming everyone, but that's the race.
I think the way that Shack was facing was strategically played very well for team number 15 because the door was facing the other way, right? And everyone was trying to crash up onto the Shack from the back end side, which is the worst angle to try to get up because you have no way of entry and the people can just kind of pop over and shoot at you from team 15. So it was just the worst side to try to get in that Shack.
Yeah, play of the day too. I'm not sure who it was who threw the grenade. But someone knocked 2 members of that squad number 15 at the very end from Farouk's
Not
squad,
Squidge.
It wasn't Squidge.
Squidge.
No. Could have been Reaper. He grenaded everyone else, but that was absolutely massive. It was a 3v3, and then it turned into as soon as they got those knocks, it was like bang. They were off like to the races. Let's just trade some hit points. And it worked very, very well for them. Yeah.
Well.
So I think we're going to find out who was the winner very shortly, hopefully. Yep.
So I'm trying to think what else part of this game. We didn't see any of the Stauber cable cars. That's the one that you can go up and down.
We didn't see the Stauber cable cars, but we did see people dumping those little shops and using them as hardcover time and time again. I don't know. I just feel like you can do that with a car. Like just drop a car, although it's not instantaneous, I guess.
But the car can't give you black market advanced supplies, though, right?
You can't buy yourself grenades. I wonder if, because that used to be a thing I played in other games where you'd just buy grenades at the spawn and just keep throwing them, throwing them. That's actually, I've never tried that in this mode, to drop a shop late and just chuck grenades like they're going out of fashion. That's a great idea. You're such a trendsetter, Monica.
Another one of those skills that we didn't really see. I don't think it would be obvious for us to see is that lucky backpack. Remember it? It gives the backpack the ability to convert an item into a random item of the same type, and it adds like 50 capacity to your backpack, which is huge, right? Like for those who like to hoard ammo when you don't need it, that extra 50 would give you a lot of room for that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I think we've got some preliminary scores here, Monica. We've got team number 17. No surprises there in the preliminary scores, coming in at number 1. Second, I believe, was team number 4. And third was the Kings of the Shack, team number 15. Team number 17 first, team number 4 second, team number 15 third. Oh. And those are preliminary. That's UD Reaper, Moise, and Devil, and
as first place,
As first place,
that one we probably could have predicted that after that first match, right? They got 29 eliminations, first place, and then at the very beginning of the second match, they got the hot air balloon, so they're already at 69 points, like halfway through the entire event.
I would love to know the difference, whether they managed to be actually ahead by much there, because that was very close. That final score, 23 elims, it's a 6 elim difference between the two, and they probably got about the same in their second matches. So it could actually have come down just to a couple of placings or a balloon ride. Did balloon win them the pot? That's the thing we need to know.
That is the important question of the night. Did the balloon make a difference? Can we add it to PUBG Mobile esports going forward?
Yeah, 100%. And who got knocked the most? That's the other thing we need to know. We know already. It was Squidge.
Squidge? Yeah.
Yeah. It was all Squidge.
You should just give like a little consolation prize. Like you get 100 UC just for being the player that got knocked the most, as like a. Yeah, she just get like a little brick with eyes painted on it and send it to Squidge. There you go, mate. That's your role. Yeah. All right, Monica. Well, I think that's it from us here today at the control booth. Thanks very much for joining me. You're a wonderful human being. Congratulations on your birthday last week. Yeah, thanks. It was definitely a fun one, and I get to celebrate it like around Halloween too. So cool. Thank you guys so much for having us. We love doing these events like this and being able to involve everyone in the community. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us. And until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.